Cardano is right now breaking out of the supply zone, and the chance that we could see much higher prices in the near future is there. In this video I will talk about Cardano and share my price prediction with potential price targets, and either if you're heavily invested in Cardano or if you're at the sideline right now, I will tell you potential buy areas to get into a long position. So let's go straight into the content. First, on the weekly chart you can see that after we built the all-time high, we then saw this massive crash to lower levels. We came all the way down into this massive accumulation phase, and after 1.5 years we finally saw this massive break to the upside. We first saw some rejection right in this zone, but in the last weeks we saw this massive breakout out of the supply zone and this weekly body close. So this is a really bullish sign for Cardano, and if we are now finding acceptance over this last highs, then I think the chances high that we could see much higher prices for Cardano in the near future. And the next really interesting price target is this high right here at $1.24. Because after we built this high, we then saw the strong crash to lower levels, and from the prices right now to this kind of price target we would have potential over 70%, and I think there's already a great potential for a big coin like Cardano. And if we're finding acceptance over this highs, then the next really interesting price target is this high right here, and then of course the last really interesting price target is the all-time high at $3. And from the prices right now to this kind of price target we would have potential over 300%. So I personally think that Cardano is a great project with a very high potential. And if you're right now finding acceptance over this supply zone, the chance is really high that we can see a bullish explosion. So we looked for potential price targets, and now we're looking for potential buy zones for Cardano. First of all, we are in a clear bullish structure with higher lows and higher highs all the way. And I think the chances high that we could see much higher prices directly from the zone, because as I said, we broke out of this supply zone. We also retested this last order block and demand zone right here, and right now we are pushing out of this zone. So I think this prices right now is a potential great area to get into a long trade. But if we would see even lower prices, then I would first have a look at this demand zone right here, because as I said, after this demand zone we saw this push to the upside, we broke this last supply zone. So the chance if we come back into this zone that we continue the bullish trend is very high. So if we come back into this zone and see a bullish reaction on the smaller time frame, then I think this is definitely a great area to get into a potential long trade. But if we would see even lower prices, then I would have a look at this demand zone right here, because here we have a higher low which caused to a higher high, and this consolidation was the start of this massive run. So the chance that we find some support in this zone and continue the bullish trend is also very high. So I think these two areas are great technical areas to get into a potential long trade for Cardano. And if you want to get daily updates on the crypto market or altcoins like Cardano, then join my free Telegram group. You'll find a link in the description. So all in all guys, Cardano is now looking really bullish. And if you're finding acceptance over the supply zone, the chances high that you could see a strong bullish explosion to the upside. The next really interesting price target is this high right here at $1.24. So we have a lot of potential to the upside. And I think these prices right now are a great chance, because we were in this longer consolidation since 1.5 years. And many altcoins did already broke out of this zone and saw a massive push to the upside. And I think the chances high that Cardano can be one of the next performing best altcoins. So guys, thank you really much for watching. I wish you great profits at trading and see you in the next one.